Hello, this is Keith All from keithall.com, and I want to thank you for stopping by today. Tonight's tip or training is going to be about what is the difference between categories and tags when you're writing a blog post. First, I'll talk about categories and tags, and then I'll show you an example post that will give you more clarification between categories and tags and how they are displayed on your post. So if you look here on the screen, categories and tags are applied to your post to help organize them. Categories, on one hand, are buckets or containers that you could put your post into. And categories can be used to create menu links that sort your post. In other words, you could have menu items on top of your blog that are used for navigation purposes. So when you click on a menu item, that menu item's purpose is basically to display all posts related to a specific category. And two, you could attach multiple categories to one post. And categories are more general in nature. So how can you add multiple categories to one post? In this specific example, this sample post that I'm going to show you it's titled is when is the rock band Boston going to release their new album? And basically how you can categorize that post would be, one, the category could be about Boston, the rock band Boston. So the category would be Boston. Also, a category could also be rock band or rock music, because the band Boston is really a rock group. So you could have two categories associated with this specific post. Now, tags, on the other hand, are used to describe an individual post. Tags are more specific. So let's scroll up here and I'll show you the difference between the categories and tags. So again, this sample post is about when will the new Boston album be released. In this particular post, we're going to talk about when that album is going to be released, but we'll also include within that post the title of the album. We'll also include some band members, like Tom Schultz is a founding member of that band. We could also include, what record label are they using? Previously, they used MCA Records. We could also include in that post what guitar does Tom Schultz normally play, and that's typically the Gibson Les Paul. So tags in this particular post would be Tom Schultz, record label MCA Records, the guitar that he uses, Les Paul, so they could also be used as a tag. So if we go over to the right, we're going to associate this particular post with a category, and I'll add a new category called rock bands. Click on that. And then we could also add another category called Boston. Now, Boston is a rock band. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the parent category of rock bands, and I'm going to associate that subcategory Boston under rock bands. So if you look up here under my category widget, I'll have rock bands and then Boston underneath it. Now those are categories. Now I want to add tags for this specific post. So I'm going to put down here Tom is a tag, Les Paul, because that's the name of the guitar that he uses. Now I'm going to put MCA Records because this post mentions that that's one of their record labels. So I'm going to add that. So those are tags right here in the tags widget here. So if I scroll up here, I'm going to save the draft. I'm not going to publish this, but I'm going to preview it, and then you're going to see how it shows up on your particular post. So I'm going to preview it. I'm going to go over here, switch tabs. Here's the preview of this particular post, and as you can see, up right below the title of the post, it's going to show the categories. One would be Boston, the other one would be rock bands. If you scroll down to the bottom of your post, it's going to show the tags that I associated with this particular post. So when viewers or users come to your blog, they may want to see every single post that is written about Tom Schultz. But since your website or your blog is more geared towards music in general, you're going to have menu items up here that relate to rock bands, country music, new age, pop would be your menu items. But underneath those individual menu items, you're going to list the individual bands that are associated with that type of music. So if you have a menu item called rock bands, you would underneath there, a menu item would be Boston or AC/DC. So those would be your categories because that's more general in nature. And then your tags, again, would be more specific to your individual post. So when someone comes to your blog and want to learn something about the guitar Les Paul, they would search in their search box Les Paul, and it will return all posts associated with Les Paul. And that may not be specific to rock bands. Les Paul could be used in all different bands and all different music types. So I hope this short tutorial on categories and tags helped you a lot and helped you understand what categories and tags are used for and how they can be implemented for each individual post. Again, this is Keith All from keithall.com. Thank you for stopping by. If this post or this tutorial helped you in any way, shape, or form, please comment below and please share it. And let's get some interaction here to help each other out. Thanks again for stopping by. I'll see you on the next video. Again, this is Keith All from keithall.com. Have a great day. Bye now.